Previously on Inspiring Today, brought to you by Spring Brands.
So can we clear the air here and say Andre is your friend, Nessim is your friend? Don't you think by this wave, like artists are fighting so much to be, producers are fighting so much to also be in the limelight?
I really don't want to make comparisons in a way, because all we do is to preserve and create art. You understand? So you don't want to really compare. If you do so, then you might get lost in a way. You understand? You might get lost into the Western kind of culture, thinking that yours is not that rich. So I like to credit them for what they do, but I like to credit our kind of art as well for what it is.
Yeah, like you think you have now an identification?
I don't really.
Like when somebody hears music, they know this is from
I don't really believe in identification. I believe in simply creating art. You understand? You see, identities tend to limit people. That hey, I'm in Nani, I belong to this kind of group. I do. They tend to limit you. For instance, if you stand out, you're like, I'm a Congolese person. The only music I do is Congolese music, bro. I'm a Ugandan.
You'll do your 7 rumba and then that's
bro,
the problem.
Bro, what are you doing? You could be like, yo, I'm a Ugandan artist. This is our kind of sound, bro. You're simply an African.
If you're seeing what people say international artists are coming to Africa to record,
just be creative. Just be creative. Sometimes identifications tend to limit us in a very unpleasing way. So just be you. Just be your art. Just do your art.
So you are that producer that you could advise an artist, if possible, you would record to Uganda, from Uganda, record in Nigeria, record anywhere you feel.
I mean, the kind of art we are aiming at, or what the future is yet to hold, is the kind of art that has no boundaries. So if you're that person who feels like your art belongs to a certain kind of border, then I feel like, in my kind of opinion, I feel like it's wrong. Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about Extra Nation as we are winding up. Extra Nation, you're one of the few producers out there who have stood out independently and putting out something, a structure that is really presentable and so responsible. How have you come up with this? Do you earn excessively, or like Artin, tell us what's the secret? We've been in a lot of we've been in a lot of studios, but you see as if it's just a single room and but this guy, if you don't know, if he will allow us, if he will give us that permission, we take through just a bit around the tour to inspire other people there. But it's a huge place. What's the secret, Artin?
We are big people, so I believe what we do should be at least big. It's that simple.
A lot of people do bigger things, but they are not somehow we could say they are not organized as you are.
Like I said, it goes back to the spirit you put into something. I believe, for instance, the place I work is a place you spend most of your time, most of your youthful time. When I was at school, I went to this school where we used to have posho more often in the school. So I knew I was to deal with posho for some time. So I had to develop love for posho. So every time posho it came for time, like to lunchtime, I was happy. When it came to supper, I was happy. You understand? So hey, this is Uganda.
Adaptive mechanism.
You are supposed to live in a certain environment for quite some time. If you can't change it, learn to love it. You understand? If you can't change it, make it better, because this is where you're going to spend most of your time.
I think that's so powerful. If you can't change something, adapt to it then love it.
If you can change it, try to make it like the perfect kind of version that you would wish to your life to, yeah.
And this is, I could say, you're living the dream you had, like.
Not really. I always want more.
But this is so far to the verge of the dream, like to the way.
Maybe we can put it up.
As humble as he is, when you'll see the place, it's definitely something to applaud for, and to give a congs for sure, because this is massive, Artin. This is so massive, and we are really proud that you are doing such for the entire music industry of Uganda. And by the way, another thing we could maybe speak of, if you're comfortable, marriage. Are you married yet? What are you like?
No, for now we are still focusing more onto the music, because I believe if you are to ever marry, you should really give it your all. Yeah, I'm someone who is not so good at handling a lot. I really want to give the best to something at that particular moment. Yeah.
So we should expect something.
But I believe I would make a good partner,
a very good. That's what we are saying.
Good man to that beautiful, amazing lady.
Is he there? Is he out there? Like, she must, are you seeing somebody?
She must be of late. Of late, I'm not seeing anyone, but she must be somewhere. I'm praying, and when you pray, you a believer in so doing. So at least sometimes I have dreams, and I have her in my dreams. So she's there in my dreams.
But at the moment, to clear the air, you are single. Single again.
No, at the moment I'm seeing someone in my dreams. I don't complicate stuff. At the moment, each time I try to reminisce, each time I try to sleep, at least I see someone in my dreams, and I know it will come to reality.
And also in your DM.
In my DM, my DM is kinda overpopulated for now. I can hardly decide. It's hard in the DM.
But if you know, you know.
if you know, you know.
Shout out to you, Samuel, the director of these videos. Is doing such a tremendous work. A lot of people are behind the cameras, but you can't see. That's what we talk about. It's these videos that you see, all these successful stories that you see. It's a lot of people behind them, and sometimes we need to give them their flowers as they deserve them.
Someday we'll look for some kind of content, and it's only director Sam with it, and we have to make $1 million calls to him. Yeah, bro, where are you?
Like insane.
Yeah,
Let me just a simple talking about what you have just said. We had a shoot with Mickey, and
Mickey
seems to find the comedy. Like I wondered how we lost all the content.
You lost the content?
We lost the content.
Are you saying are you saying Sam is a bad person?
No, he was not the one on the camera.
You see?
We had been too proud to call him.
We say,
you
now you know. Now you know.
And we lost it. Imagine 4 episodes.
So I feel like someone should trust Sam. Probably you put a contact of his down there. No, he will put his contact down there.
Sam, you'll put your contact in there. But thank you so much for your time, Artin.
Brought to you by Spring Brands.